Well, hello church. Isn't this unusual? Sunday morning church on the internet. The country locked down, everyone's stuck in their homes because of the coronavirus. Who would have thought it would have come to this? Virtual church. It all feels very surreal, very awkward. So how are you going? I'd love to hear from you. So feel free to text me or anyone on the Diagonate. Annika, Narelle, Lloyd, Angela. Can't text Greg, he's stuck in South America. I think he's okay, but I'm sure he'd appreciate your prayers. Maybe you would prefer to text or phone one of your home group leaders, or Lee and Mandy, or one of our pastoral care people. The bottom line is, we may all be in isolation, but we don't have to feel isolated. We are only a phone call away from one another. So much fear, so much anxiety. Who knows how long this is going to last? And who knows how it will impact on people? It might only be a couple of weeks. It might be as long as a couple of months. We just don't know. Nobody knows. It's one day at a time. One thing is for sure, each of us must take responsibility and make the effort to remain connected to one another. We have to remain connected as a church, to remain connected to God and to watch out for our own spiritual and mental health. And that's what I want to talk about this morning. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8 says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is honourable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good repute, if there is any excellence and if anything worthy of praise, dwell on these things." I think every one of us has spent a lot more time watching the news and listening to the latest developments with the COVID-19 and what the government is saying about it. This, of course, is important. We must stay informed and follow the instructions of those who know. But the problem with this is that we've probably spent way too much time glued to our TV or our news feeds, and inadvertently it raises our anxiety, which in turn affects our state of mind. And if you are prone to depression or have a melancholic personality, the news feeds that we watch really do affect us. In fact, this current crisis will raise the anxiety of even the strongest of us. So this is what the Bible says. Tune into whatever is honourable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good repute. If there is any excellence and if anything worthy of praise, dwell on these things. For every minute you spend reading or listening to the latest news about the coronavirus, spend at least 5 minutes thinking about that which is good, that which is lovely, that which is worthy of praise. In years gone by, Christians have called this meditating on God. In recent years, people are calling it mindfulness. Whatever you want to call it, know this. God has been, since the beginning of time, calling us to make the time to dwell on that which is good. Dwell on that which is lovely. These are unprecedented, stressful times. You may have got away with not bothering about looking after your mental and your spiritual health in years gone by, but if you let it slide in these dangerous times, it'll catch up to you. The stress is only going to get worse. So we need to learn how to manage it. And the first thing you can do is regularly take time out to meditate on that which is good, that which is lovely, that which is excellent. This is what Psalm 143 verse 5 says. "I meditate on all your doings. I muse on the works of your hands." You might be in lockdown, you might be stuck in your home, but you can find a space that is lovely. It might be in your backyard under a tree. You might have a park close by that you can walk to. You might have a book full of lovely pictures of faraway places. I have a calendar that my good friend Ann Chung gave me. It's full of beautiful scenery, and I regularly take time just to look at those pictures. Transports me to another place, and I muse over them. And underneath each picture is something from the Psalms. Do that for 10 minutes or more every day, and you will find your mental health will thank you for it. You'll find a new connection with God, and you'll feel Him feed and nourish your soul. God bless you, church, and stay tuned and stay connected.